He is Hollywood's ultimate shapeshifter, a man who built a billion-dollar empire by hiding his face behind scissors, pirate hats, and madness. For 4 decades, Johnny Depp wasn't just a movie star. He was a distinct brand of cool, the bohemian rebel who conquered the mainstream. But the story of Johnny Depp is not a fairy tale. It is a chaotic saga of rock and roll dreams, artistic genius, catastrophic excess, and a public trial that divided the world. How did the boy from Kentucky become the biggest star on the planet? How did he lose it all? And can he ever truly get it back? John Christopher Depp II was born on June 9, 1963, in Owensboro, Kentucky. He wasn't born into Hollywood royalty. He was the youngest of 4, raised in a volatile household that moved constantly before settling in Florida. Depp has described his childhood as unhappy, marked by the unpredictable temper of his mother, Betty Sue. His escape wasn't acting, it was music. At 12, his mother bought him a guitar, and he locked himself in his room. For years, he dropped out of high school to become a rock star, and he actually had a shot. His band, The Kids, opened for Iggy Pop. But rock and roll doesn't pay the rent. In 1983, Depp moved to Los Angeles. He was selling ballpoint pens over the phone to survive. Then, fate stepped in. His first wife, Lori Ann Allison, introduced him to a young actor named Nicolas Cage. Cage saw something in Depp's edgy, nervous energy and told him, "You should try acting." On a whim, Depp auditioned for a horror movie. He got the part. In 1984's A Nightmare on Elm Street, he was eaten by a man-bed. He thought it was a one-off gig to pay for guitar strings. He was wrong. By 1987, Johnny Depp was the face on every locker in America. As Officer Tom Hansen in 21 Jump Street, he was a certified teen idol. He was making $45,000 an episode, and he absolutely hated it. He felt like a product, a soup can as he called it. He tried to get fired, he trashed his trailer, but the ratings just went up. Depp vowed that once his contract was up, he would never do this. Nothing. Something just for the money again. Enter Tim Burton. In 1990, the eccentric director was looking for someone to play a boy with scissors for hands. Tom Cruise wanted the role, but asked too many questions about how the character went to the bathroom. Depp didn't care about the logistics. He understood the loneliness. Edward Scissorhands changed everything. It began the most famous partnership in modern cinema. Throughout the 90s, Depp became the patron saint of the weird. Ed Wood, Dead Man, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, while Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise were chasing blockbusters. Depp was chasing art. He was dating Winona Ryder, trashing the Viper Room, and living the grunge-era volatility. But darkness was never far away. He owned the Viper Room when River Phoenix died on the sidewalk outside. His high-profile romances, first Winona, then Kate Moss, were fueled by passion and paparazzi flashes. He was the bad boy of Hollywood, but he was respected. By 2003, Johnny Depp was considered box office poison for big studios. He was an indie darling, not a leading man. Then Disney took a gamble. They were making a movie based on a theme park ride. Disney executives were terrified. They watched the dailies and asked, "Is he drunk? Is he gay?" They wanted to fire him. Depp told them, "If you don't like it, fire me, but I'm playing him this way." He had modeled the character on Keith Richards and Pepe Le Pew. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl was a global phenomenon. Captain Jack Sparrow became the Mickey Mouse of the 21st century. Suddenly, the indie rebel was the biggest movie star on Earth. For the next decade, Depp was untouchable. He commanded $20 million up front. He bought a French village, He bought an island in the Bahamas. He started a family with French singer Vanessa Paradis, finding a quiet domesticity away from Hollywood. For a moment, it seemed Johnny Depp had tamed his demons. But in 2011, on the set of The Rum Diary, the script of his life took a sharp turn. He met Amber Heard. In 2012, he split with Amber. Vanessa Paradis. By 2015, he and Heard were married. Simultaneously, his career began to wobble. Movies like The Lone Ranger and Mordecai were critical and commercial disasters. Reports surfaced of Depp's erratic behavior on set, being late, using an earpiece for lines. A lawsuit with his business managers revealed he was spending $2 million a month, including $3,000 on wine alone. Then came May 2016. Amber Heard filed for divorce and obtained a temporary restraining order, appearing in court with a bruised face. World gasped. In 2018, the UK newspaper The Sun called him a wife-beater. Depp sued for libel in London and lost. The judge ruled that the allegations were substantially true. The fallout was immediate. Hollywood, the industry that once tolerated his every eccentricity, turned its back. He was asked to resign from the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Disney dropped him from Pirates. Johnny Depp was canceled. Depp refused to go quietly. He launched a $50 million defamation lawsuit against Heard in Virginia over an op-ed she wrote. In April 2022, the cameras started rolling. It wasn't just a trial. It was a cultural war fought on TikTok and YouTube. For 6 weeks, the world watched a gruesome autopsy of a toxic marriage. Recordings of arguments were played. Photos of severed fingers and feces were shown. Depp testified that he was the victim of abuse, not the perpetrator. The court of public opinion swung overwhelmingly in his favor. On June 1, 2022, the jury delivered their verdict. They found that Amber Heard had defamed Johnny Depp. Wasn't in the courtroom for the verdict. He was in England playing guitar. He posted a statement, "The jury gave me my life back." Today, Johnny Depp is attempting a second act. He has returned to directing and acting in European films. He tours with his band, the Hollywood Vampires. The major studios remain cautious, but his fan base is more loyal than ever. His story is a cautionary tale of excess and a testament to resilience. He is a man of contradictions, a shy introvert who craved fame, a gentle soul with a violent history, a character actor trapped in a leading man's body. Whether you see him as a victim, a villain, or something in between, one thing is undeniable: there will never be another Johnny